Oof. I'll let the light on.
Good evening.
There you go.
Oh, yes. Hello, world.
All right. Oof.
So it's like 2:48 in the morning on our anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
How long have I been dealing with you?
Like 22 years.
When did you give me my citizenship?
Never. Never.
I
You-
give you Filipino citizenship.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can't even get that. That's all good. So anyways, we're coming to you live from our hotel room. But a lot has happened in the last 24 hours.
Yes, a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. Why don't you give everybody an update?
Hey, hello to anyone who just came into the room.
Woo-woo.
Okay, so we ended up having to go back to our house. And I mean, okay, so we went back to our house because one, we had to finish painting, which we finished. Like I finished on, I think we got there on Friday, and oh, well, Himiko had a dentist appointment. She needed to get her retainers refitted. And so we drove back to her dentist, got her retainers fitted, and then kind of stuck around. So I painted that last room. And then while we were there, we were trying to like pack and we were still not completely packed. And we still had to like put up some curtains on all the like windows. And we still had some other things to do at the house. So we ended up being there, and I spent one night there. So I think Friday night I spent the night. Did I spend 2 nights there?
Where?
At
just
that
one night.
house? Just one night?
Just one.
Friday, was it Friday night? And then okay, so then we had Sunday, right? Okay, this is where the days get weird because Saturday night was last night, and right now it's Sunday morning.
Sunday morning. Yeah.
Okay, so we packed the house, and I mean, like, we packed, and we're pretty much 100% done in the house, 100%.
Yeah.
And then what happened next was he ended up having to take all the Balikbayan boxes that we had and on a trailer, and any other extra stuff that we packed from the house. The garage completely cleaned out, but we have to do another dump run.
Yep.
We need to do another dump run.
We do need to do another dump run.
But the dump is not open on the weekends.
So I think I gotta go back there probably on Monday.
Yeah.
Gotta go back there on Monday.
One more run, and then yeah, we're totally done. And we met our second hit time. So our first hit time we did not meet. So we adjusted and we said, okay, well, let's meet our second hit time, which is Sunday. And we're completely moved out by Sunday, which is today. Good morning, Sunday. We are here and we are moved out.
Are we completely moved out?
I think so. Oh, okay. Look, I forgot a modem, which we're supposed to send back to Spectrum.
Or UPS, yeah.
They said you could take it to like a UPS. But so I forgot the modem. It's still plugged in a closet, and we need to unplug that. But I did cancel our cable, so I canceled that. And then I tried canceling my Sirius XM radio, but they said I have to cancel during business hours. So I have to call them on Monday or something. We got a quote for our car. I won't tell you guys what the quote is.
Kind of sad about it. It's not that great.
It's not that wonderful.
It's not that great.
But I think we're gonna break even with our car.
Yeah, I think
now
we're gonna break even with our car.
Here's something crazy. You guys ready for the drama? On the drive home, I had to pull over because something weird was going on with Hero's seatbelt, and it was unhooked, and it was like wrapped around his body. I don't know what this kid did, but somehow he could not get his seatbelt unbuckled and unlatched and uncomfortable. It was like very uncomfortable. So I pull over to the car and I go and I investigate it. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I don't know what happened with this seatbelt, but I had to cut the seatbelt because he had wrapped it around him or something. I don't know. It was really weird. So now I'm supposed to sell this car in a few days. And Himiko says, Mom, I don't think you're gonna get the maximum amount for your car. And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, well, now it has a broken seatbelt. And I was like, "Ugh, she's so smart. She's so smart.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had a little bit of emergency / drama on the side of the road today.
Yeah. Because I was driving the truck with
Mhm.
the trailer, and she's driving the SUV, and we got cut off for whatever reason. Like I think she was either driving through the mountains or I was. But I call her back and she's like, I'm dealing with something right now. I will call you right back. Right? And I'm like,
Mhm.
I hope everything's okay. So here I am, like waiting until she finally told me, I think she was thinking I was gonna be like upset, but I was like, hey, it's fine, is everyone okay? Is Hero okay? Right? And I'm like, uh, so did you unbuckle the seatbelt?
It was unbuckled. It was unbuckled. It was unbuckled. No,
But
no,
during
no.
that time, she was like, I didn't think of that.
No, no, no. I was so panicked. I was so panicked because his body was like wrapped around in the seatbelt. But then after I had cut it, like the relief stopped and everything. And I was like, when he was telling me, what about the seat? Like, did you unbuckle? And I was like, yeah, no, it was unbuckled. Yeah,
Right.
it was. It
So
wasn't like.
so here in the background, Himiko's like, it was unbuckled, Papa. It was unbuckled. I was like, oh, that's
Mhm.
great. But that's what happened. So here I am expecting her to kind of like help me, offload the stuff into the container. And I almost died. I almost died.
Yeah, I didn't
Hey
even know
guys, so
what happened.
so it's at nighttime, right? I got to the container probably around midnight, and you know, family was there, kind of like shining the light, but they're injured, so they can't really help. They're just shining the light. So I open it, and I open the container and I back up the trailer. Smooth, perfect, right? But the problem is we have um, we have washer and dryers, right? Somebody wanted to buy some jumbo washer and dryer, the ones that stand up, right? Where you're like the front loader ones. And I was by myself, and yep, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
You became a washer machine sandwich.
Yeah, I was. I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. You know what I was saved by? I was saved by the grates, the little grating on the Home Depot trailer. So Home Depot trailer, you know what I mean?
It saved your life.
It saved my life.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I was expecting someone to help me out, but homegirl over here was just wasn't happening for her. But there's been a lot of stuff happening too. And before I go into it, is there anything else you want to add?
I don't know. I mean, it's been a wild ride. Even like making breakfast this morning, it was cool. Like we still had some things left in our fridge, and I thought I had the whole kitchen packed, but Himiko like looked under she pulled the shelf where you get the baking stuff, and she's like, uh-huh. And she had like these cinnamon rolls that she wanted to make that have been in our fridge for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, my luck, I'm having a lucky day. And I was like, okay, you can make your cinnamon rolls. So then she was making cinnamon rolls, and since I had a whole thing of eggs, I decided to cook the eggs, and I had one sartén, and so I cooked the eggs, and then I cooked the bacon, and I had everything there was that we needed for breakfast. And I was like, this is a legit breakfast, and I was so proud that we were able to make breakfast just off of the little bit that we had.
Yeah, it was good. It was real good.
Yeah.
So
Thanks to whoever's in here watching and putting the thumbs up. Who is here? We'd love to say hi to whoever's watching us live at 2:58 in the morning.
2:58 in the morning. Yeah.
That's cool.
Um, let me see. So a few shout outs. A few
Oh
shout
yes, we've got
outs.
some shout outs. Oh, we had some really interesting things happen to us today.
Oh my God. Oh, go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
you
say-
no, I want to hear your shout
Go
outs.
ahead.
No,
Go
no,
ahead. Go ahead.
you
Go
give
ahead.
your
Go ahead.
shout outs.
You
No,
go
no,
first.
you
You go
you.
first. Ladies first. Ladies
No,
first.
no. You just reminded me.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead, go ahead.
not stealing your
So
shout outs.
so this is Dee needs like a script where she has to like, or else she'll bounce all over the place, right? There is no rhyme or reason, right? And so I have I'm like, hey, we need at least a script topic of what we're gonna talk about. Doesn't need to be word for word, but we need to jump from one topic to another topic, so that way, like our videos flow, right? And so we didn't have a script today, as you can
No,
see. But go
it's
ahead, go ahead.
no. You said you're gonna give some shout
I
outs.
know, but you remember.
That's it.
I know.
No,
I know.
you.
No, you go first.
Is it because you don't remember the person's name?
I do remember the first.
Okay, then go ahead. You talk about it.
Go ahead.
No, this is our anniversary. You go.
It is. Ladies first.
Babe, I want you to speak. Please speak.
Hello.
Oh my God, he's trying to get on my nerves. Now you're getting on my nerves.
Oh yeah, I like that. Go ahead. Go ahead. You go first.
Fine. I don't know what he was gonna say, so I'm waiting for him to finish what he was gonna
Go
say.
ahead. Babe.
No.
Babe, come on, please. Just do it. Michael Jordan. Just do it.
Okay, so today while we were cleaning out our house, a mailman came. And the mailman stops and he says to us, he says, "Hey, are you Sergeant Gabot?" And then he says, "Yeah." And it was someone that we knew from our past. And his last name is Mora. And so it turns out he's our mailman. And it was so cool because I don't know how long ago we met him. It had to
It was
be
class 20.
so it had been years ago,
Yeah.
maybe like 2007 or
So,
something that
Grizzly,
we
yeah,
met him.
Grizzly Youth Academy, class 20, top dog platoon.
Hmm. And his last name was Mora. And so we want to give a shout out to Mora. We see you out there. You're doing amazing, and we're so proud of the man that you have become. So.
Yeah. So a little bit of background of Grizzly Youth Academy is for youth between the ages of 16 and 19 years old who are at risk of dropping out of high school.
Mhm.
So that's not the only clientele that they have. I mean, you can have a stray A student come to the program, right, as long as they apply for it. It's a residential program that for like 5.5 months.
And you know what? Every state has them.
They're called
So,
the national. They're called the challenge programs, but
yeah, National
this one
Challenge
over here,
Program.
National Challenge Program. But this one was in Camp San Luis Obispo,
Mhm.
and they served all over California.
Right.
So he was in the top dog platoon, and it's always great to see prior graduates, right, who say, "Hey, I remember you." Like I see guys at the
Mhm.
gym all the time, and so they're like, "Hey, man, how's
Mhm.
it going?" And it's great. It's great to see them succeed. You know,
Yeah.
some of these guys have had troubled pasts, and it was awesome for him to be like, "Hey, Sergeant, how's it going? I'm doing well." You know,
Yeah.
and for like, dude, this guy was. He was bringing our mail, you know.
Yeah, it was super
So
cool. It was so
it's awesome.
great.
Yeah.
It's like it feels really good to be able to connect with the community and to just be able to help people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I love about the job that we do now is just like helping people. They're genuine people with real problems who just need some help.
Yeah.
And that's what I love. That's what I love about the job I do now in the civilian world. So
Yeah, that's cool. So
Yeah.
shout out to Mora. Thank you.
Mhm.
Um, thank you for recognizing, and thank you for saying something. Right, there's definitely more cadets out there, and for me, I don't know. I don't remember all of them. Right,
Mhm.
but in a platoon, there's only like so many cadre. Um, that help out that platoon, and usually it's the cadets that remember. So,
Yeah.
and you know what, man, it seemed like you look good, you look great. So good job for becoming a productive citizen in society. And for those individuals, right, who are planning or have want to have some type of military schooling, the program is for, if you're in California, the program is for um, teens between the ages 16 to 19 years old. And here in California, we have three.
Mhm.
And you can actually get your high school diploma from the program. So,
Yeah, and then there's also, I mean, I've seen them in other states because we've
mhm.
been stationed in other states,
Yeah.
and I've
So
always seen the
there's a whole bunch of,
schools.
there's also, yeah,
Yeah,
Georgia, Fort Stewart,
yeah,
Georgia has one too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I see them everywhere. So
Yes.
look for youth programs, national youth programs,
Hmm.
and they're it's actually put on by the military. So
Yep, it is.
that's cool. And then what else? Did you have any other shout outs you were giving to?
I do actually. I do have another shout out. So, um, my brother. I want to give my brother a shout out. Right, Harold.
Aww.
Uh, so this guy, he's making decisions. He's definitely making decisions to improve his life. And so while we are in doing our transition and moving, he is also in the process of transitioning and moving. So for the last, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years, he's kind of stayed at home and took care of my mom. And so now he's finally transitioning, and he's gonna focus on himself, and he's gonna go to school. Him and his girl, Valen, are gonna move up north closer to her family, since what we plan to do is take care of mom in Philippines, while we are there for, for however long we're
Yeah.
gonna be there. So it's great. It's great to see. He's 7 years younger than me, and it's great to see that he's making decisions. Not necessarily like all the decisions he's making, but I think that as long as you're making a decision and you following through with that, it's great, right? For all the leaders out there, I mean, military, any branch in the military, and I'm pretty sure in the police force or fire department, the worst thing you can do as a leader is not make a decision. And so
Mhm.
he's definitely making one, and he is following through with all of them. So good job.
Mhm.
Good
Yeah.
job, bro.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
it.
Yeah, and they've been really helpful to us during our move, during our transition.
Yeah.
And I'd have to say, like, all our families kind of like really stepping up and doing what they can from every angle,
Yeah, I
to
really like,
support.
I really appreciated them, like
Mhm.
my mom, my brother, and
Yeah, my parents as well,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
both my parents
Because
stepping up.
when we would have something going on at the same time, the kids would come down here,
Yeah,
whether we're both deployed, they would take care of the kids. And
yeah, totally.
yeah, I think that strong leaders in the military have definitely have very good support in the community with their family. That's why the families thrive. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no. We've definitely had a lot of support. And even like with this move, this big move,
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
think it would be like kind of hard for some families, to have this big move. But with us, our family is really supportive, and everybody's just kind of like, you guys have fun, and we'll be here, and let's FaceTime, and we'll come visit. So everybody's just kind of like really excited for us and
Hmm.
really encouraging.
Definitely, I think
Mm,
so.
yeah.
So far so good. We're
Really
in.
good so far. Really good. Even though we've had a couple of little scary situations, everything's been all right.
Hmm. Yeah.
Stubbed my toe a couple times. You lost some skin on your finger.
I lost. See, look, I got injured
Yes.
right there. It was bigger, like it was the skin was like flapping open. But anyways, Flesh wound. It's just a
It was,
it's just a
yeah.
flesh wound.
We're
It's
fine.
a scratch.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What else is happening? So I think it's good. So at the beginning, right, Dee was talking about like, oh man, our Balikbayan boxes are so organized, so itemized, right? So I saw the first pages of the itemized
I mean,
Balikbayan
it
boxes that we sent.
was.
It's on the printer, right? So it's still
Mhm,
there, right? The first 15. Well,
mhm.
the last, I would say 12 hours, it was just like grab
Put
and put,
whatever
grab
into
and put, grab and
boxes,
put,
put
right?
like a
It's like,
little tag of like possibly what it is.
yeah, it's like just grab and go, like pots and pans, you know. But so so she left pots and pans in the dishwasher, right? But good thing I gotta go back and clean out the trash anyways,
He's gonna get the modem, turn it
and I
in.
gotta get the modem, so I gotta go get the pots and pans.
Yeah,
Probably gonna go in the trash, but
yeah.
yeah.
Something super cute that happened, and I did get video of this. Is the kids were like right before we're leaving, I had two kids melting down. Okay, and you're like, what are they melting down about? Well,
It's
they
cute.
saw Pokemon, the Pikachu guy. If you watch some of our videos, you'll see Pikachu in the
Yeah,
videos.
the reels was about last weekend.
It was
Yeah, it
last
was
week.
last weekend.
So Hero was over there by Pikachu, and he's like, Pikachu, no, right? And he's like, he's standing outside of the box, and he's like, I'm gonna miss you. And then I saw him, and then he walks over to his other stuff, like his other toys, and he like throws his body against them and is like hugging them and saying bye. And then Himiko's like, this is the last time we're gonna be at this house. And then like she walked around, she jumped on the bed one last time, like, threw her whole body on it, giving it a body hug. And then my son's like, Mom, I thought we were taking this chair. No, we need to take this chair. And then he's like, this is my chair. And he was hugging onto it. And I was like, come on, guys, we got to go. And they were like, all drama,
Yeah, yeah, it was
saying
good.
bye.
Yeah.
And then they were like, why did we get rid of that car? And I was like, what car? They're like, the black car.
Oh, he brought
When they were like
other trauma.
4
He brought
years
up other
old.
trauma. No.
Yeah, they did. They brought it up. They were like, why did we get rid of that car? And I was like, because you guys were getting too big and we had car seats. Like, we needed more space. And then, like, so they brought that up. And
Wow, they brought that up.
yeah.
Yeah. So when my back in 2017, we had a Honda Civic Si, right? It was a stick shift, and so it was pretty good. They were all sitting in the back. They really loved that car.
But it was too tiny for
Yeah,
me.
but it was too tiny, and we were traveling all over the place, and we just needed to get a different one. So that's why we got the SUV.
Mhm.
But when we turned that car in and traded it in, they cried at the
It was
parking
the same
lot.
thing. They're like
Yeah.
hugging the car,
Yeah, they cried at the parking
taking
lot. "We're
pictures
gonna
with the
miss you," you
car.
know.
I was like,
It's so
okay.
cute. It's so cute. It's awesome. You know, our kids are definitely growing up, and I love watching them grow. So
Mhm.
something that was amazing day, right? Was that me and Dee were in the garage. I was talking to my sister Heidi, and Dee was packing up a whole bunch of stuff in the garage, and our kids were they were making up they made a store.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah,
totally did.
yeah. They made a store. Go
They
ahead,
were
tell me.
playing. So we don't have a TV anymore. There's no cable. There's no electronics. And actually, I think they've gotten like
Excuse me.
bored. He's got allergies.
Ugh.
We gotta get you some medication
It's
here.
this hotel.
It's the hotel.
I wasn't sneezing earlier.
I know.
Somebody didn't clean the carpet. Anyways, go ahead.
So when we were at this house, like we don't have any electronics or anything. The kids have gotten tired of playing with the video game. It's kind of like getting old. And thank you to whoever's here, guys. Please. Oh, hey, gamer. Let me see. S1M gamer. Hi. Thanks for joining. And then so the kids were playing in the house, and they started getting all the cardboard boxes, and then they were like, they were saying that they had a buy-on store, or like, no, it was like a sorry store, and they were selling everything. If I needed new tape, they were like, you gotta buy this. So it's pretty fun. We had a really good time. I think he's looking for his allergy meds at this point.
Yeah, I thought that was so cute.
That is
Because
not allergy meds.
Oh.
That's stomach meds.
they had a credit card name tag.
Oh yeah, they did have name tags, credit cards. They each gave us a credit card. They're like, "Can you pay to tap? We don't accept cash." I was like, "Okay." They're so cute. So, and they played that for hours and hours because obviously, um, where are you from? Okay, so we are from California and we are moving to the Philippines. We're literally in the last bit of our move. So right now we're in transition and we're like living that hotel life. The hotel we're staying at, we're not rich. You also rich? No, we're not. We're actually staying at a really cheap hotel.
I got lost in
Okay, I'll help you out. You know what? Your medication, that medication flew out of my purse when I was driving. Sorry, babe. I don't have allergy meds. Yeah. No, we're just like regular people, but we did retire from the military, so we do have that. There's someone in here. His name is S1M Gamer.
This one. Mm.
Oh. Well, if you're gonna if you're gonna be one of those weirdos who's looking to chat with someone, we're not that couple. We're not that couple. So don't be weird. But I will tell you that we are moving to the Philippines. So if you're looking to watch a family channel
Mhm.
and people who are moving across the world, then we're the channel.
Yeah, well, you know what? I did have an idea of like sightseeing in Philippines, kind of like what Philippines has to offer, not just for a family, but
Mhm.
also for like single people,
Mhm.
because the Philippines has like 7,000, over 7,100 islands, and um, yeah,
We're gonna go check out all
we're
the
gonna check out
islands.
all the islands.
Mhm.
So if you're ever like interested in seeing something in Philippines,
Just
maybe
come
the
check out our
culture, just come check
channel.
out our channel.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah. Did you see what happened in Maui? Is it?
no.
Is it?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's on
Is it?
fire.
Is it Maui? I don't remember.
Hawaii. It's on
It's
Hawaii.
somewhere
Yeah,
in
it's Hawaii. Yeah,
Hawaii.
it's
And
on
yeah,
fire.
that's so devastating.
Yeah,
That
it's
islands,
horrible.
like how the people were running into the ocean
Hmm.
to try and save their lives. That's so
Yeah,
crazy. That's
yeah,
scary.
it is.
And like it is, there's things like that can happen when you're living on an island.
Hmm.
Aside from like tsunamis and what's the other one? It's like the typhoons,
Hmm.
you know.
Like
But you can also have like natural disasters like volcanic ash and stuff like that.
yeah.
No, but I was watching the news. They don't know how
Hmm.
that fire started,
I
but
see.
like it's devastated the whole island.
Yeah, well, smaller islands are definitely a little bit more dangerous. I mean, like Philippines is on top of a tectonic plate, you know what I mean? So that's why
Right.
there's always volcanic action out there, and
Hmm.
there's always earthquakes, and so Hawaii is pretty much out there in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of
Hmm.
nowhere.
Hmm.
That's why it's a very strategic location for the military. But
Yeah.
anyways, yeah,
Oh well. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's another thing about our channel. We're both retired military, so we talk a lot about the military or like our experiences, or we use some of that lingo because that's just us.
Yeah.
So.
Something else that happened today. You know what? They didn't talk about it, but my our kids are like 9 and 7 years old. I really
Mhm.
liked how they were very intricate in generating their own cash, their
Mm.
own credit card.
Mhm.
They came up with, tap to pay, right?
They're
They
making
had
me
their own
receipts.
ID tags. They had a sign, right, with their names in the front. I thought that was so interesting. So children's mind are so beautiful
I
and
was
innocent at
telling
the same
him, this
time.
is Montessori. This is
Mm-mm.
Montessori.
Yeah, that's right. Um,
So cute.
and they were like, "Hey, if you take something, you gotta pay for it."
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
they took all of the supplies that we have, whether
Hmm.
it's wrapping paper, boxes, tape, right? They're
Hmm.
like, "Hey, we need tape." Like, okay, you have to pay for that, or
Yeah, and they made me use my credit
a
card.
credit card. But it was good. I thought that was so cool.
Super cute.
So anything else happened within the last 2 days?
I mean, I know the minute I got here, I fell asleep, and then you got here, and I had to like open the door, and I was still tired, but now I'm awake.
Yeah, that's rough. There was a lot of traffic on the road today because
There was.
yeah, there was a lot of
It was
traffic.
like midnight, and there was lots of cars out.
So what did the person say?
Okay, so this hotel is completely sold out. Like 100% of the hotel is sold out. When we drove up here, there was nowhere to park. Okay. So I was like, what is happening? So I asked the front desk manager, and he was like, oh, we had a baby shower today, and there's a meteor shower. So I was like, what? Like people were going to watch the stars. So yeah, he was talking about the meteor shower.
And that's why everybody was out.
I
Yeah.
guess
I guess it happened around
1:30 or
1:30,
something.
midnight, something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a lot of cars on the road. It's
Yeah.
true. I was a little sleepy on the road. I was a
You
little
were?
tired. Yeah, I
I was
was.
too. I really
Yeah.
was too. But we've been going at it. Like we're sorry we couldn't do a live last night
We were
just
way
because
too
one
busy.
we were separated. Like we weren't
Mhm.
in the same space. So
Mhm.
we didn't do a live. I was here in the room and
Yeah,
you were
and I
up
was home
there home
with
kind
the
of packing
kids.
up the stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so we were super busy.
Mhm.
We've been super busy for the last, 2 days. Just
how many times did you eat today?
I ate in the morning that breakfast that I made,
Yeah.
and then I had and then I ate again like right before, like right when I was leaving. What was
I
that, like
only
6 o'clock?
So I had a bacon from your
Mhm.
breakfast that you made,
Yeah.
and then I had McDonald's.
I mean,
That's it.
I made up for it though with McDonald's because I ate McDonald's, and then the kids weren't eating their meals, so I ate their meals too. Like, and then Hero's like, as soon as I finish his chicken nuggets, we're driving down the road, and he says, "Mommy, I'm hungry." I was like, "There's nowhere to eat around here." And what happened? Like, you didn't eat your chicken nuggets when you could. I'm all feeling guilty because I ate his meal because I didn't want it to go to waste. And then, like, he's like, "Well, I'm hungry," and I was like, "Well, you're just gonna have to wait." And then I said, okay, well, we're going to go to Wendy's. And so we went into the drive thru Wendy's, free advertisement here. Okay. I got him the cheeseburger. And when he got it, he says, Mommy, it's official. I said, what? What's official? He's like, I officially like the cheeseburger at Wendy's. And I was like, thank God. Thank God you like something, dude. And yeah, he ate it all. And he's like, and then as we're driving, he like offered me French fries. And yes, I ate his French fries because I was so tired while I was driving.
Yeah.
And I was just munching to stay awake.
I have gained so much weight these past few days. Yeah.
And like I want to be on a diet. I want to eat healthy. It's just so hard to do. It's just so hard to do. I don't know what he's doing now. Oh, I brought the wine from the house, but I did not open.
We have wine here.
I know, but that wine's been sitting there for like 2 days now.
48 hours.
He's trying to give me a stomach ache. Okay. Nightcap, anyone? Okay.
This ain't no nightcap.
I don't full glass. Like, I'm over here trying to. No.
More for me.
Oh my God.
Tell me when.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, because, oof, strong. Smells like grape juice. I can't be doing that. I have this wine. It's like a rosé. It's in the car. I should bring it down.
Well,
gotta polish this off.
You gotta polish it. So this was leftovers from our last live.
Yeah. We haven't done a live in 2 days.
Happy
Happy anniversary. Nice. Cheers.
What were you saying?
Still good.
It's still good.
So I don't know what I was telling you.
I don't know.
What was I saying?
We're talking about that you brought some wine.
I did bring
It's
some
in the car.
wine. It's in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember.
Yeah.
But I do want to plan on opening up a bottle of wine at our next. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, since I was stationary for one day over at the house, and we have the best internet and everything, like I worked on a video and I uploaded it.
Oh, nice.
Of like our final days before we're leaving for the Philippines. And it was showing like our vacation in Las Vegas. Hi, whoever's in here, please hit up the like button and you're welcome to talk to us in the chat. We went to Las Vegas. We went to, we were packing our house. We've done a few Balikbayan runs at that point. And then we also showed our saying goodbye to friends and family. And so yeah, I made a video of it and it's actually a really heartwarming video. I love it. It makes me like, it gives me all the happy feelings just watching it. Yeah. You seen it? Have you seen it?
Is it, when did you make it? Just recently?
Yeah, just recently.
Then I haven't seen it.
No,
But
no, I think you saw. I
oh,
I
is it the
forced.
same one?
Yes, I
Okay, yeah, I
forced you to
saw it.
watch
Yeah,
it.
it
I
is
was like,
nice.
watch this.
It is nice. It is nice.
It's a
It
cool
was
video.
actually a pretty good video. I was like, oh man, you get to
Captures
see us,
everything.
our friends,
Like it captures
hanging out. Yeah,
everything. Like
it is.
leading up to our move and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't wait to make more videos like that. You know, like more content where we're like traveling and stuff. I can't wait to do that. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, so since we are gonna be leaving in less than a week, what's up? What's up with our e-pass or e-travel? You know, what's up with
Okay,
that?
so you have to do that 3 days prior.
Mm-hmm.
The e-travel e-pass. You no longer need a COVID anything because that's all been put away. Plus, we have our shots. One thing about the military is that we got our shots. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Actually, soldiers were getting kicked out of the military for not having COVID shots.
right. And then later on, they like kind of like changed the rules. But then you had soldiers who already were kind of like disgruntled because they didn't want the shot, and now you're saying they don't have to have it. But then they're like, I'm going AWOL, so
Yeah.
drama.
Yep. And now they're finding out that some people who had the shots had a, what was that called? A cardio.
Oh, I guess there's issues with the shots.
Myocardio.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's some stuff that I could say, but I can't say.
I don't know, something.
I know some things. So, okay, so for instance,
Don't
I
say
know
it.
I can't
Don't
say
say
it.
it.
I
Don't
can't
say
say it.
Don't
Oh my
say it. Don't
God.
say it.
See, I'm already retired and there's still stuff I cannot talk about. So weird. So crazy.
Yeah.
I just gotta leave it. I can't.
That's,
The government's gonna come and try to shut me down.
No!
I cannot talk about it. Sorry, guys. Here,
Yeah,
let's drink.
unfortunately.
Let's drink to that.
Yeah, drink to that.
Oh. Next topic.
Oh, gosh, that's okay. So next topic. So I was looking around the room and the house, and I have to pack like two more bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we have to go to the store. So what Dee didn't tell you is that my son has a favorite toy, and he likes playing with.
Oh
He
yeah.
likes playing with cars.
Thank you for the reminder. I needed this.
And,
Yes.
And so
we need to go to Target.
So this thing, right? My son kind of took his time trying to take it apart, but he's having a hard time with it, right? But he built it, and his sister helped him, and so we were getting to a point where Dee just looks at me and was like, "I'm gonna throw this away.
I'm throwing it away.
I'm gonna throw it away, and we're just gonna go get him a new one." So
we need to go to the
she threw it
store.
away, right? It was like 2 bags worth, but it's still good.
I mean, the trash bags are like huge. Like
yeah.
it could not fold into its compressed like size.
Yeah, this thing was probably like 3 foot tall, like maybe 2.5, 3 feet tall, like the structure itself, and about 2 feet wide.
Yeah.
2 feet by.
I
2
mean,
feet
can
wide.
anybody guess what it is that I threw away, and what is this favorite toy of my son's that like is so big?
Hot Wheels track.
They were supposed to guess.
I already said it. It's a track.
Yeah,
I already said it's track.
Oh my
So
God.
my son's all into Hot Wheels. He's into it so much that he takes his like cars to the shower in his bathroom, you know, and like he does.
Gives him car wash.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy loves cars.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Target or something and buy him.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go and buy him some new ones.
So something that's interesting, and I have to buy my daughter this too.
What is it?
Is that like, so my son, he's a boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I bought him his own tool set. Like he has his own tools. He has
real
his,
tools,
real
not fake
tools.
tools.
Like he has his own power tools.
He even has his own little What Leatherman? Okay.
Leatherman. He's got a drill bit,
Yeah.
right? I mean, so look, if your kids are, as a parent, I believe that if my child is interested in something,
Mm-hmm.
that I will go out of my way to foster that interest as long as it is good, right?
And healthy. Yeah.
And healthy. For him, he likes to build car tracks. And so whenever I'm playing with my tools, he was like, "Oh, can I use that? Can I use this?" I was like, "You know what, dude? I'm gonna get you your own tool." So I got him his own tool set, right? Well, my daughter comes up to me today, right? Because my son, he's like, "That's my tool. That's mine. Like that's me. My papa bought me that." So Himiko comes up to me today and she's like, "Papa, I want my own tool set." Right.
Dang.
So it's like now I have to get her own tool set, right? So I think it's great. So yeah, there's something that I want to buy for my kids. And I think I'm gonna have a hard time purchasing it in Philippines, and I want to get them compound bows,
Oh.
so that way they get to start learning discipline on
And
how
teaching
to
them.
teach us.
Like what's that? What's that show? The hunting show. You know, the one where she's like do 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 do.
Oh, Hunger Games.
Hunger
Yeah,
Games.
Katniss Everdeen.
Katniss Everdeen.
Is it Katniss Everdeen or is it Katniss Evergreen?
Everdeen.
Katniss Everdeen.
Yeah, the bow. Hey,
Yeah.
that's a good sport. That's actually a really good
Katniss
sport.
Everdeen and Peter Millard or something like that.
Yes.
Peter Millard or Peter Pita Millard.
Pita.
Pita. Well, anyways, but yes,
That's
I am
cool.
thinking of.
I'm all about it. Like
yeah.
I will be one of those moms with my own bow.
Yeah, I think that's
It's tight.
that's better than a weapon system. So I was talking to my buddies, and they're like, "Man, you should have started your kids already since they were 5 years old to start shooting rifles." I was like, "Unfortunately, I am not. I've never gone like deer hunting or bear hunting, you know what I mean? But I know how to use the weapon system. So I think that a compound bow, since I'm an instructor, I know how to use a compound bow. I've instructed many teenagers because Grizzly Youth Academy actually they teach the kids discipline
and the
on
real
how to use a bow.
bows.
Yeah, these
The
are real
bows.
compound bows.
So that would be really cool to have like those real sportsman bows because that is an actual sport.
Yeah,
it is. You know, like I don't know if they have it in the Olympics. I've seen them with their bows.
It's kind of like, I think it's cool that some people can actually shoot a target far away and just using their toe kind of like to pull the bowstrings.
Oh, those are usually like the ones where if they don't have function in their arms or
no, this is just like they're just showing off gymnastics.
I see.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to. It doesn't seem like Dee has seen those people using compound bows
with their foot.
With their foot.
I have. I thought it was for people who didn't have full function of their arms.
No, they're doing like handstands at the same time.
Oh really?
Like, yeah.
Oh, just they're like, I'm this badass.
Yeah, I'm just this badass. Like it's just like another level. That's another level.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yes, I think that's cool. I'm gonna have to ask my brother or my sister to send me the compound bow as soon as they get them. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, we're still getting buying boxes. Okay, look, when we finally get our boxes, I don't know how many boxes we've sent at this point, but how many?
65. I think 65. So
60?
around that. Yeah. So
5 boxes.
Oh no, 55. So 15.
Okay, look, when we finally get our boxes, I don't know where we're gonna put them. Okay, we gotta find a spot in the house. I have no idea where, but
57 boxes, but we have 15 more to go. So 57 boxes, and we have at least 15 more to go. So
it is an insane amount of boxes.
And that's not even including what's already packed in the container.
And I still need more stuff.
Yeah, that's not including the pack that's already in the container.
It's ridiculous.
Because Dee was like, there's no point for us to send all these nice pictures. We don't even have the house yet. So I think that after the house is built, the main house, we have to come back over here and build the place.
Yeah, we need to repack some of our stuff and send it.
Yep.
because we want to send our house. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much
I
our
really feel
thing.
like I've got like the next 20 years because, I'm turning 40. I feel like from 40 to 60, these next 20 years, we are going to
Travel.
travel and make make plans so when we're 60, we're like retired. I know we're retired now from working the 8 to 5 in an office, that kind of situation. Um, but I think these next 20 years are kind of like prepping for what it looks like for us when we're 60.
All right. So this is my motivation for all you guys out there who are putting in some money aside on their 401k and savings plan and pension plan or whatever it is. So you're waiting till you're 65, 70 years old till you reach retirement age to start pulling that money, right? I think that the retirement age was generated due to that's when people
The
start dying,
mortality
the
rate.
mortality rate. So, you know, what are how many people actually get to that point
And then how long do you
and
live
retirement, and
after?
then how long do you live after, right? So basically, you're just working your whole entire life. You're not going out on trips. You are not um, traveling the world. I know everybody wants to travel, and I get it. Granted, some places are safer than others, and I think that United States, predominantly for the most part, because of the
Is
laws,
relatively safe
is relatively safe.
because of the
Right? Yeah,
laws.
because of the laws are relatively safe. We ain't got no crooked cops over here.
Right, the corruption.
Yeah, I mean, the current administration. I'm learning a lot about corruption, but
He digresses.
I digress. Right? I'm saying that like other countries, that the police officers have will take a bribe.
Oh,
Here,
totally. I know
yeah.
in Philippines, that's common knowledge.
Hey, would you like to share your story about what happened?
Yeah, we've actually had a few situations in Philippines with bribery. Um, so basically, we got pulled over, and whenever we get pulled over, I never speak. My husband doesn't even speak either. Um, but we always sit in the back seats, and it's always the driver in the front seat. And we got pulled over because we didn't use our blinker, and I don't think that's true. But the driver was like, "Well, what do I got to do?" And the guy's like, "Pay me 800 pesos right now." And
But this was
so,
back in the days. This was back.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago. We were just there, 2019.
2019.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
2019 was the escort.
2018.
Was your escort?
No, it was 2018. It was that same year that we had an escort. So, and I'm not talking about like escort. Like, I'm talking about a different kind of escort. So I'll finish that story too, because there's two different things. So the first one was we got pulled over for not using our blinker. We paid him 800 pesos on the spot, and he let us go. Now he was charging us our fine, and if we didn't pay, then we would have to go to court. And I mean, court or 800 pesos, you make that decision. All right. So that's the first thing. The second thing that we ran into is like
You ran into.
okay, I ran into I was with my cousins.
I don't get this lucky. I don't get this lucky.
I was with my cousins. We don't speak Tagalog or Ilocano.
You must be that pretty face.
Yeah, aw, you're so sweet. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. That's it. You get your one compliment.
Okay. So then we were lost, and we need to get to the airport, and it's starting to look like really bad for us as far as airport goes. So we pull over in like this massively congested area. There's a police officer who's standing there, kind of like directing traffic or whatever. And we asked him, we said, "Hey, how do we get to the airport?" And he says, "Oh, he says, I help you, you help me." And he like went like this. And we're like, "Yeah, yeah." And then he goes, "Okay." So he jumped on his motorcycle, and he proceeded to escort us in a police escort all the way to the airport. We literally had no stoplights, no stop signs. He directed any and all traffic. We were the right of way. And so he got us to the airport. Now we were like massively lost, like we were super lost. So we would not have made our plane without him. And we did give him a beautiful tip. So, I mean, the tip we gave him probably, I'm not going to give the numbers, but it probably made his month or two. So that was nice. And yeah, those are my experiences with some kind of like different cultural differences in like in the police or yeah, mostly with police.
So let me ask you this,
Yeah.
right? What are your thoughts on that?
um
Like, well, I mean, genuine. Obviously, you're on the receiving end, right?
mhm,
Which is your second story. The guy was like, "Hey, I'll help you if you help me out," right?
mhm.
Well,
I mean, it could be very, very bad, you know, um, if there was something like worse involved. But this one was just like us trying to get to the airport, which is pretty harmless. But you help me, I help you if you help me for something that's really, really criminal, and that would be really bad.
yeah. So my question is it the citizens, right, or is it due to the lack of funding that's being provided to
Hmm.
to that, like, to that area, or not area, but that
To the
profession, right? That profession. So because
right.
I honestly believe, right, that people will
Mhm.
act right, will follow policies and procedures if they're very well paid, right?
You
If
know,
they don't want to take that risk.
I don't know. I don't know because there's always corruption at every level. Doesn't matter. Like you could be a principal of a high school and there could be embezzlement. Like it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter if people are well paid or not. Look at these high profile men and women who commit crimes. Um, and it all has to do with money. So no, I wouldn't say that getting a fair wage. There is some carnal um, behaviors that are kind of like innate, or you know, you've got it's some bad stuff. You know, like there's good and bad.
Hmm.
Um, like, and so I think that morality has a lot to do with the culture and also like your upbringing. So I don't know um, what the answer is.
Well, I don't think there's an answer to that,
Hmm.
but the reason why I ask is, like,
That's
Phil,
some okay. We just had a really deep
that
conversation.
was
I'm
a
just telling you
very,
right
very
now.
deep
It's
conversation.
super deep.
But the reason why I
A
ask
little
is,
deep for 3 a.m. in the morning, but okay.
but the reason why I ask is because, Philippines is, they say it's one of the happiest places on
I mean, they
earth.
say that there's a lot of really nice people
Yeah,
there.
there's a
You
lot
know,
of really nice people,
yeah,
and
yeah,
from
genuine.
genuine, like, from your experience, right? Like, I took her there when we were 18 years old,
Hmm.
right? I mean, like,
Yeah,
I rolled out the carpet, you know what I mean?
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
really did. I provided her like the best experience. Like,
Yeah.
we went to the farm, she got to plant rice, you know what I mean?
We stayed in a little shack
We
for
stayed in a
five
little shack for
dollars,
$5,
singing
singing karaoke by the
karaoke all
beach, you
night.
know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
She was pulling out peanuts from the ground. She
yeah.
had the whole experience.
He got me a
Um,
water taxi.
yeah, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. She
fancy.
got slapped with the flying fish. Um, and so which I think you got sunburned too
I
when
did
that
get
happened.
sun peel.
Yeah.
Horrible.
So Philippines is not, um the people, the population, would just say, from your experience as a foreigner,
I've had
my
mostly
foreigner.
I've had mostly really good experiences with the Filipinos. I've had just a slight run-in with some teens that were being malicious. Um,
At that, well, we were teenagers
we
at
were
that time too.
teenagers as well,
Yeah.
so just kind of a bit threatening. But other than that, like I haven't had any like really bad experiences. You know, where in America, I mean, I've had plenty of bad experiences in America.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it,
and
like,
not to say anything bad about America. It's just I've lived here my whole life, so
yeah.
that's why. I mean, I've been deployed plenty of times, so I've been away from American culture. But just like I've been to other countries, and I've also experienced like where they don't
That's
They
what.
don't like us because we're American. So there's just like it's just how it is. I'm gonna drink more wine and then I'll keep talking. We gonna get in trouble today.
Yeah.
No.
You deserve it. You've been
Oh,
dealing with me for the last 22
22
years.
years.
22
Yeah, so he's my
years.
high school sweetheart. If you guys ever want to see like our story and like how I did we do a how we met? No, I don't think we did. We just did a how we joined the service.
All I remember is I was taking my pants off,
Oh my god.
and then you were
He's
like,
horrible.
"What? It's true. Was I taking my
Hit
pants
the
off?
like button, guys.
I was.
Um
I was saying,
okay, so how I met him is we were in high school and we were on the track team and he was
excuse
taking
me, I was in the track team.
oh shut up. He was taking his pants off because he had shorts on underneath.
True story. True
Yes.
story.
And I was like, "Hi, what's your name?" So, and then the rest is history. We won't
The
go
rest
into
is
it
history.
because
Yeah,
I don't want to be um, too open.
I got you. I got you. So, but yes, I would say that generally, I introduced her to when we went there when we were 18. I introduced her all kinds of stuff. You know, like where the I would say where the rich people hang out, and then also where the in the province,
Mm.
right, where we got to meet the the people that actually like farmed and
Okay,
worked
so
the
when he says like
mangoes.
where the rich people hang out, he's like he took me to the city. Okay, so in the province, I mean, I love province life. I love it. Like I just eat a mango right off the tree, chilling. We play, we sing. Like it's a very fulfilling life.
I got lucky.
It's very fulfilling. And then he'll take me to like the tourist spots, Baguio,
Yeah, she
100
made me happy.
Islands.
Yes.
We'll go and we'll do those things for the day, which is nice. It's nice. But yeah, I like to hang out with goats. And like I'm much more laid back kind
I
of
got me a
gal.
country girl
I
right
am
here.
very
Yeah, I got a
country. I grew up in a farm,
yeah.
so it's real nice to be around animals.
Yeah. She
I
wants
don't
she
mind
wants
it.
she wants to go there so she can have a garden.
I do want my own garden. I
Yeah.
want time for my garden. Where here I feel like I'm just too busy. I don't even have time to enjoy God's creations, I don't get to do
Hey,
that.
I'm God's creation. I just
Oh
want you to know
yes.
that.
Yes, we are. So
So,
yeah, it's nice.
yeah. Well, is there anything else you would like to talk about before we close out the live,
Our 1 hour live.
our 1 hour live?
Um,
These are the days of our
these are
lives.
the days of our lives.
The most boring show.
Two people talking to a camera.
I never understood that show. I was like, oh, this is boring. This is lame.
Actually, it was a very good show. It was. I love telenovelas. I can totally get into it. I've gotten into some telenovelas.
Hey,
Days of Our Lives.
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
don't compare. Don't compare.
Yeah.
Anime probably has like the best storylines ever. That and some of the Korean shows out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very very good storylines. Yeah, I mean you can only get so much of
Yeah.
Marvel movies and
Yeah. So these next couple of days are super packed. Super packed.
yes, I think we're gonna be opening up a bottle of wine every evening.
We need to. We have so much wine, and actually, I've got some vodka from Ukraine. I was thinking about like auctioning it off.
What? Auctioning it off? What do you mean?
Yeah, I really was
No,
thinking about
no,
it.
don't do
You
that.
want to
Let's
hold
not-
on to
no,
it?
No, don't do that. Let's not go there. Let's
All
not go
right.
there.
Yeah,
not
but
go
we
there.
we do have some.
No, let's not go there.
He doesn't want to talk about it,
Let's
but
not- I don't because I was there. Like
we
you
were
there.
there.
I was
We
there.
were there.
I was there. You were there. We
were there.
So I don't.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we
feel.
do have. We do have 3 bottles of vodka that was imported from Ukraine.
Mhm.
and it has the the sticker.
I'm gonna drink it.
You want to drink it?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. I have a hard time drinking vodka.
Why?
Hard liquor. I just drink wine. Wine and beer. Boom. Easy. Easy go.
You drink beer?
No, I don't really drink. Right now I'm drinking because you
We're drinking wine. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
A few more minutes and she's gonna be all happy. Woohoo! So, all right. Well, if that's all you got, that's all you got. So, but tomorrow, we're probably gonna do a live again tomorrow to talk about how much we have accomplished. I think
We're probably gonna do a live from a new hotel.
Yes.
This hotel is
Makes me
jam-packed.
sneeze.
It makes us sneeze. So we're likely to go to a new location. So watch out for that. If you're not subscribed, you will probably want to stick around and see how our live goes, And then always hit the like button. All right. Help us with our algorithm.
What? I thought we were doing this for our kids. Just recording, just using YouTube and recording our thoughts. No?
That too.
All right. All right, guys. You guys have a good one.
Thanks for stopping in. Good night.
Good morning.